What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Optics Podcast. At marami tayong pag-uusapan. It's been a very busy week for our UP Fighting Maroons. We've had 4 games, tatlo sa Pinoy Liga and one sa Alliance Pilipinas. Welcome back.
Yes.
Yan. Dami natin pag-uusapan ngayon. First, we'll have our double, revenge game, no? May grudge match na naganap. First, last Tuesday, we had our game against the Emilio Aguinaldo College in the Pinoy Liga Cup. We UP2 won the game 75-92. Our player of the game was Chico Briones. He had 18 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists, including a very impressive stat line from the 3-point range. No, Chico Briones had 3 out of 7 3-point shots in that game. And also impressive was Francis Noruka with 14 points and 10 and 7 rebounds. No, however, in the second match, in the Alliance Filipinas match, just 2 games later, last Thursday, natalo po ang ating UP Fighting Maroons to the tune of 76-72 to the same team. Although ibang players yung naglaro for UP, no, we didn't have Chico and Jacob Baila for that game, and we had Raylan Torres for that game. So anong masasabi nyo guys doon sa ating double header? Let's talk first about the Pinoy Liga game. Ano yung nakita nyong notable things about the development of our essentially our season 89 guys, no, yung nasa UP2?
Uh, ano ba? Chico appears to be ano in good shape. He parang man on a mission siya eh, no? This coming season, watch out. Uh, 'Di ba ang dami nagsasabi na etong si Chico tira ng tira. Tres. Very poor yung mga shot selection niya pero ngayon medyo na I can see that he's really working on his game. So, ayun.
Yeah. Well, on both of these matches, it was a very interesting one kasi
Mhm.
Ayak was coming out of a championship win for the Next Man Cup against
Right.
Benilde. So sila yung nag-champion doon. So meron silang confidence and they have been playing as a team for quite some time now. So it was a good practice especially for our boys in Team 2 given na sila yung bago, sila ang bagong mukha ng UP. They're the ones, some of them, half of them will be carrying our team moving forward in season 89. So practicing with a team that has some practice and a championship behind them recently, it's a very good exercise because they're not just playing with somebody that is outside of the UAAP, but they're playing a team with some confidence coming into these matches and laban. And that venue specifically for Pinoy Liga in Enderan and then eventually also to AYAC, which is more hostile, is a good practice for them because it's a different feel, it's a different look. They have different players also working. Chico Biones was indeed impressive. Sabi nga nila parang siya yata ang pinakamataas sa shooting percentage as of the moment from in the team, especially from the arc. So that's something that is very good to carry. It seems like they've been practicing specifically on finding Chico's spots in the court. No, might be the left
Mhm.
side, the right side, or maybe on the key. So it's very impressive on how they're able to do that. Um, more so in the games that we had this Sunday. Very impressed with RB Poyos. His combination with Rainier Maga will be something to look at and witness, especially come season 88. Para silang kitikite, they're very, very fast moving
89.
around the court. And they can, they can go ahead and facilitate and then can go ahead and create also, no? And they can make the move specifically weaving through the defense and also the front court. So you can really see exciting things. And this is just the beginning. No? Imagine if been working with this team for an entire year. So good win, specifically the first one. The second one, I wouldn't count it. I mean, we're not really that complete and nagpapawis lang. Bigay na natin sa EAC yun, given na home court. Baka mabugbog pa tayo pag nagkataon din pa na tayo.
Pero maganda yung
So,
statistics sila sa yung sa 3 points.
yes.
Yung, di ba? Ganda ng dating kasi, di ba, si Chico, 3 out of 7. Si Migs, 1 out of 4. Si Jacob Baila, 2 out of 3. si Poyos, 1 out of 1. Tapos si Maga, 2 out of 4. Parang in fairness, okay pa rin naman lumalabas na 3 points nila.
Yes.
Yes. As a matter of fact, yung percentage natin from 3-point range was at 37.5. And by college, Philippine College Ball Metrics, mataas ang 37.5 kasi mas mababa ang threshold sa college ball because they're college players. Naturally, they're not as good as pros. They're not expected to be as
Mhm.
good as pros in shooting from the outside. Pero yung shooting percentage na 37.5, pang pro na yan. So that's really an impressive outing from 3-point range. Now, it's also notable na actually mas magaling pa sa tres yung AYAC sa particular game na yan. No? They shot 42%, which is 5 percentage points higher than us. So this also speaks a lot about our ability to weather a shooting storm. No? Na kahit nagiinit yung kalaban, nakakapalag pa rin tayo. Which is a really good thing because sometimes yung mga malalakas na team in the UAAP, kung napapansin nyo, yung upsets, they happen because the upsetting team had the sudden surge of three-pointers. So it's also a skill on how to survive a very good shooting night from your opponent and still get the win. That's what also impressed me sa laro na to. Not also to mention that Jacob Baila also had 16 points in that game. No? As a matter of fact, silang dalawa ni Briones, they were playing the guard and wing positions. And maganda yung future nila as not just as guards for the UP Fighting Maroons, pero for our national team, no, we'll have bigger guards in the future, and that's a really tantalizing prospect if you've been following our national team sa FIBA.
In terms of free throw percentage, malaki din, mas malaki ang ano natin. Ang UP 13 out of 19, so 68.42. Ang AYAC 9 out of 20, 45%. So mas malaki yung napapasok natin sa mga free throws ng ating mga UP MVP. So lumalabas. Tas yung lumalabas na malaking ano diyan si sa free throws si Noruka 6 out of 8. 75% yung nakukuha niya. Ganon din si Remoga 3 out of 4. So 75% din siya. Tapos sinusundan sila ni na Migs, Jacob Baila 66%, 2 out of 3. Tapos si Migs 50%, 1 out of 2. So sila yung naka-free throw during that time na 68% tayo.
Mhm. Yeah.
Si Cedric Ong actually had 4 points. Si Mark, alam ko, is really high on Cedric Ong. Anong masasabi mo dun sa minutes that he played? I think he did pretty well dun sa laban against
Yeah.
AYAC.
We have a very good fan base for Cedric Wong already. I'm a big believer of this guy. He's been impressing me ever since the Next Man Cup. And then more so now that he's playing now with somehow like the Team A, right? Might be in season 88 or season 89. And he's not he's not, getting lost with all of the play. He knows also to defend. He knows also when to take his shot. And it's really going to be interesting on how to play the mix when it comes to season 88. I feel like he has a chance to break the lineup if in any case in season 88 we find, for example, ourselves still looking for a guard if ever. So it really depends now if we will have the services of Andy Himao, for example, or whoever else who might be coming in for 89, no? But look out for that particular guy in games because there's a reason why he's there, and there's a reason why he's being trusted with some minutes because he can create also, and I'm sure they'll be equally impressed if you see him.
Si Maga also, that I think that was his first two games actually in a UP uniform. Hindi, he played pala in the previous UP2 game before that.
Yes. Mm.
But he's been impressive. The other kink in Maga's game that he's showing aside from his shooting, no, given na yung shooting niya, now we've seen him also make an effort on the defensive end. Pero ang nakita ko sa kanya na hindi pa masyado nating nakikita before was also yung ability niya to drive. He's actually, yun nga, katulad ng sinabi nyo, para siyang kite-kite, and that also goes on offense. Ang bilis niya rin talaga, no? Even if you take
totoo.
away his shooting.
Yeah. We certainly have a lot of talent in the team, and that's something you can observe. So playing for a UP team like this would require some adjustments. There times that ikaw dapat magbababa ng bola, ikaw dapat mag-create, 'di ba? And that's what one argument that they're speaking about, for example, in having JD and Harold, for example, on the floor at the same time, because who will do what, no, at any given point. I'm sure when the system comes and kunyari if the play is for him or the play is for Remogat or the play is for Chico, I'm sure they'll be able to adjust to it. But for now, they really need to work within the system, and try to have themselves, be in a position in which they're comfortable to help out each other, because that's how we win championships, and it has been proven for the last 4 years or so. That's why we're strong. So we'll see probably more of that in the coming games. But quite happy, obviously, that we have a Maga and a Boyos in the.
Ano lang natin kung sino yung mga nakapag-deliver ng points dito. Kasi di ba 92 yung ang na-deliver na ating boys. Pero tingnan natin kung sino yung mga Si Chico, 18 points. Tapos sinundan to ni Baila, 16. Tapos si Noruka, 14. Tapos nandyan si Migs, 12. Tapos susundan siya na Lumogat na 9. Si Poyos, 9. Si Magat, 8. Tapos si Cedric Ong 4 and si Gagati 2. So yung points yun yung deliver ng boys natin sa AAC versus UP team.
And I demand that's Pinoy Liga, no? The first one.
Yes.
Okay.
We still have yet to see si LA naglaro. Si Ogana di ko pa nakikita maglaro 'yon.
Yes.
Naglaro ba siya sa mga succeeding na UP2 games?
Wala
No.
pa.
Russell?
Wala pa.
Wala pa.
Ayan.
From what I understand, an LA and Joshua Coronel
Yun
perhaps might see some playing time maybe in Phil Oil. I'd imagine they're just being cleared, or we're waiting for them to be cleared.
Yung clearance sa nila.
Yeah.
From the doctor yata.
Okay.
Yeah.
Si Timothy and Dubuisi rin, he's part of the lineup but he hasn't seen
Yes.
action rin eh.
Yeah.
Pero wala
So,
siyang
nakita
injury.
ko yun
so,
sa
I hope he gets it.
tune-ups. Napanood ko yun sa tune-ups. I was very impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Gulat ako.
I wonder how good he is.
There's this towering African
He's
from...
really tall. Yeah.
I
How
don't
tall
know
is
where
he ba?
7'2", 7'3".
Grabe.
Parang, yung nakita ko sa ginugol ko lang eh. Parang 7'2 or 7'3 siya.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of our investments, at least for the next few
Mhm.
seasons, the 89. We haven't seen yet if this is indeed the final team roster that we have for 88. We've seen a lot of promise already from the developments in the team so far coming out of their recent championship. So we'll see, with what else in terms of surprises that we have. Should we move on to the Sunday games, Miles?
Yes, actually as a transition point lang no. James Payosing, we haven't seen him play in the Pinoy Liga until last Sunday's game, but he actually played in the game against AAC no, do sa home court nila. He was one of the more impressive guys dun sa game na yun. But doon sa going to the next Pinoy Liga game no, we played last Sunday. Again, this is UP2 no. We played against the Guangming College, aka our sister school in Tagaytay,
Yes.
which is run by our former Chancellor Tan, I think is the head of the school. So we beat them 79 to 66, and Francis Noruka dominated the categories. 17 points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 3 steals in a dominant performance by our FSA. So ito na talaga yung kanyang audition for this upcoming season. Briones was still impressive. 11 points with 3 out of 6 from 3-point range. And Jacob Baila also scoring 11 points. Anong masasabi niyo sa performance na UP2 dito? Was this one of the more challenging games for us, or was it an easy win?
Well, yung coach ng Guangming, di ba, is our women's basketball coach. What's his name?
Yes. Si Coach
Paul Ramos.
Paul Ramos, yeah.
Paul Ramos. Okay, yes. So may familiarity because they are our sister team from the south, and then the coach is quite familiar. So it's all in UP. Tapos yung next day, Diliman College, di ba? Parang Dapat sa ano na lang, sa campus na lang
May
natin nilaro yung game, no?
may time na ano 'di ba si Coach Mo yung nagco-coach sa ano sa Guangming.
Guangming. Oo,
Yes.
Oo.
yes, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
another good game for the team. RV Poyos yet again. Rainier Maga, what played impressive. We didn't have the services of Ray Remogat for this
uh-huh.
particular game, but we didn't feel it. We made up for it. We do have um, Francis Nuruka also playing well. The free throws could have been better. Um, and James Payosing in his game versus Ayak in Pinoy Liga played well. But for this game, may napansin lang ako na parang medyo off yung game niya a little bit. I'm not sure kung may iniinda si James. Kasi a few of his shots, hindi man lang umaabot sometimes dun sa ring. So, there might be something, for example, baka galing sa sakit or may iniinda lang. But he played his part also in defense, at least for that particular game. Another impressive game also from Chico.
Mhm.
It's very, very evident that a lot of plays
He's
when he's in the
everywhere.
court, yeah, it is for him too. So Guangming is not an easy team to play against. They had good wins as well in previous tournaments. So another good win at least for UP2 in this particular game. Again, I saw a few minutes from Cedric Ong, and especially on late in the second quarter and late also in the fourth quarter. So I'm happy about that. So I do hope obviously that they get to play a little bit more. But we'll see kasi baka napapansin ko lang for the Pinoy Liga, no? Minamadali natin yung games natin for the elimination round, and I think this is more of in preparation for our main core lineup perhaps on season 88 starting maybe to play together a little bit more with the upcoming tournaments like Phil Oil. So we'll see obviously on how I think by the 26 yata dapat matapos din yata itong Pinoy Liga eh. And then we'll see
Mhm.
more games specifically for the Phil Oil na by this.
Ang maganda doon, puro UP pa rin yung nasa crowd. Di ba? Yung both games, walang maalis talaga na kahit na mahirap umupo talaga, ang dami pa rin UP talaga umaattend sa yung back-to-back games natin nung Saturday. Kahit na Mother's Day ha, puno yung ano ng mga taga UP.
Yeah, ang dami nanood sa ano sa venue. Even the
Okay.
commentators would notice na talagang home court na UP, and as a matter of fact dun sa second game natutuwa sila dun sa dalawa daw na fans ng Diliman College who were actually sitting there no and watching the game in a sea of maroon.
Yes.
But for this
Yeah.
Mhm.
for for this particular game, what also impressed me was I think Seven Gagate. Let's give him his flowers. In the previous UP2 games, no, pati doon sa Alliance Pilipinas, Seven Gagate has been, let's just say, struggling. But for this game, because he was given the reps, I think he acquitted himself well. It was by no means an impressive, like a dominant game from him, but he had 9 points and 8 rebounds, and I think he's starting to get his groove. Sana tuloy-tuloy na doon sa mga susunod na games for Seven Gagate.
Yeah, he had a few moves that surprised the defense of the opponents. Yun nga lang yung everything but the shot eh. You know, minsan
Yun nga.
yung ring lang maluwag ng konti o naluluwalo. We had a few shots that are like that in all honesty. But I saw obviously that development. I think a little bit of confidence eh, no? Maybe one game where he'll probably break out and then
Yeah.
magdedire-diretso na yan. It's the same previously when we had this also with Aldous, di ba? Parang it took
Totoo.
him a few games before he really
Mhm.
broke out. So, looking out for that.
Based sa record, tatlo yung naka 3 points. Doon sa yung 6 points yung 6 ano na 3 points. Si Chico, ano siya 3 out of 6 na try niya tapos ang naging successful tapos si Maga ay 2 out of 4 tapos si Mix 1 out of 3. So dito sa game na to 27% ang naging successful sa ating free throw, 6 out of 20. Sa 3 points pala, 6 out of 22 attempts na 3 points. Pero galing na
Yeah.
3 out of 6 yan, Chico.
50%, that's a very good clip.
Mhm.
That's very high, especially sa college level.
Si ano yan, 50% si Maga. Ayan, 2 out of 4.
Yeah, 2 out of 4.
Other thoughts in this game?
Yung
Pwede,
scores kaya, para
pwede ba tayong
ma-associate
pumitas
natin.
ng shooter sa GMC?
Yes, I think I think that has to be talked about.
Gov, baka
Sa
naman.
GMC may mga notable shooters. Sino yung napansin mo, Jamo? Meron meron silang isa
Si
dyan.
Pecolera, 60%. Oh.
Mm.
3 out of 5.
Actually, sa GMC at sa Diliman College.
Oo,
Grabe
yun
Yeah,
din.
also.
Yung
makipagsagutan
Diliman
sa atin.
College pag
Okay, maganda yung Dilimang College na game. At saya-saya.
daming
Oo.
shooter din eh, no?
Maraming shooters. Sagutan. Yun nga lang, meron tayo equally good shooters. Yun lang ang good thing.
Yun lang talaga. Puno pa yung slots kumbaga. Pero malay natin, may
Malay.
nag-audition dyan sa mga yan.
Yeah, I mean, kapitbahay lang
Yun
naman.
nga,
Ano ba
sa
naman isang
JMC
sakay
si
lang.
Pecolera, 19 points. Siya yung highest. Tapos pero sa UP, sa atin si Norupa 17. So, mas mataas ang points ni Pecolera.
Yeah.
Tapos puro tres pa. 3 out of 5.
Mm-mm.
Impressive yun for a perimeter player. Any closing thoughts before we move to the second game of the doubleheader yesterday?
Ina lang natin kung ano yung points na nakuha ng boys
Ayan.
natin during dito sa game na to, yung GMC versus UP Team 2. Si Naruka, 17, si Chico, 11, si Baila, 11, si Poyos, 8, si Gagate, 9, si Migs, 7, si Maga, 10, Payosing, 4, Cedric Ong, 2. Mas marami palang gumawa ng points sa kanila kaysa doon sa isa. Yung unang game.
Oo.
Mm.
So we were treated, as we mentioned, we were treated to two really exciting games yesterday. The second game was between UP1 and our neighbor across Commonwealth, Diliman College, in a
Yeah.
very exciting game, no? And notable rin sa Diliman College, actually, yung coach nila was one of the former UP Fighting Maroon coaches, si Coach Renzi Bahar. We won this game 102 to 79. Our top scorer was Harold Alarcon with a very, very impressive 28-point outing.
Mm.
Pero hindi magpapahuli si Jerry Abadiano, no? He had a very impressive outing on his own with 27 points. Tapos si Gani Stevens with 20. Now, for this game, undermanned ang UP. I believe we only had essentially 10 players playing for this game. Tapos doon sa 10 players na yon, 3 of them or 2 or 3 of them were actually essentially team B players, no. So doon sa core natin nawala na si Lopez because he joins Japan. He joined the team in Japan, no. And Terence Portella and also Mark Belmonte were not present for this game. Joshua Coronel still
Kachi.
has yet to suit up for this team. Yes, Dekachi Ododo pa pala, no. Still in his hometown, no. So this was an undermanned squad which still dominated the game. Any impressions, insights on how we performed dito sa core practice natin?
8
Core
lang yata sila
practice.
nagsimula. Nagwa-warm out. Parang bini nga lang daw yung peg nila eh. Parang walo-walo lang ang pumasok eh. No? Well, impressive game from Gani Stevens.
Aha.
If in any case we don't see any new bigs, for example, it will be Gani that will probably carry us to the Final Four in the championship. He has been key and notable in our recent wins, especially with Team 1. Even though he got himself swiped and injured, he came back happily in the court and provided valuable minutes for us. Quite impressive and good on Gani. Gani, kung nanonood ka dito, good job. And ingat-ingat ng konti. Kailangan ka namin for this season. Of course, Harold, Jerry, Constance, di ba? Parang it became really, really, spicy and touchy against Diliman College, especially during the stretches na dumidikit talaga sila because there are some points na lumalamang pang Diliman College against this particular team. But nobody panicked. We know what to do. Alam natin makipagsagutan. It was a good chess match between the two teams, two proud teams it would seem also, because there were a lot of games for points, for example, that we really needed to adjust our defense because all of a sudden, alam mo yun, they are becoming mindless from the arcs. dire-diretso sila mag-tres. I forgot the name of that player. Dalawa yata sila eh.
Si
Dire-diretso
Mr.
na
ano,
mag-tres.
si Mr. Kalilong Bomb.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Oo.
Grabe si Mr. Kalilong
Kalilong.
Bob. Kasi nandun kami sa side na nun sa second quarter. Nagtitinginan na lang kami ni Ate Remy, yung mama ni Harold. Parang, okay. Wala tayong magagawa doon.
Ay, pero may
Grabe.
yung nahulog si Harold, parang ang sakit nun, di
Yes.
ba? Yung nalaglag
Meron
siya,
siyang
ang sakit nun.
nire-rebound tapos parang pumatong yata dun sa player sa kalaban.
Yeah, but he
Anyway,
just shaked it off.
oo, bato-bato naman ito si Harold, 'di ba? Yung
Oo.
lalaki nanay niya nagpapanik na sa tabi ko. So, kailangan ko kalmahan. Sabi ko, di sinabi mo sana mag-chess na lang yung anak mo, mag-games of the general. Ba't mo pa pinag-basketball? So good job on team 1. So this is probably one of those last few games in which they're going to be focused on the chemistry for team 1 and team 2 because they're probably going to start shifting already and trying to see if they can already combine some of those players for the coming next few tournaments. Quite excited for that. Good job, Harold.
In terms of
Bigay mo sa amin.
three-pointers natin, yung percentage natin ay 40.63. 13 out of 32 attempts ang nakuha natin, and ang ano dyan ay si Harold ay naka 5 out of 8, 62%.
Grabe.
Tapos dyan din yung medyo mataas din tong si Jerry Abadiano, 57%, 4 out of 7. Tapos nandyan din si Jan Felicilda, 1 out of 4, 25. Tapos si Raylan, 1 out of 5. And parang si Celson, 1 out of 3. And si Nathan, 1 out of 2. So yun yung mga 3-pointers natin.
Ito, hot take. Do you think is this essentially Harold's team? Considering na for this game, underman tayo. So, we could not really, unlike the usual UP game kasi, because of our depth and our system, we just run the other team to the ground. Tapos, egalitarian yung scoring natin eh. Like, anyone can score at any given time. Pero for this one, it did feel like Harold took over the game. Do you feel like Harold
Yes.
is in for Mythical 5 season? Sige, Mythical 5.
I'd say
Very
MVP
good question.
season to for Harold.
Yeah. I feel
He
like
keeps this up. Yeah.
Yeah. He has a chance really to come into the mythical 5 specifically and be even up for MVP. I think there probably is one of the reason why they split up team 1 and team 2, just so we can also see, for example, some of our other players, diba, we're winning. Team 2 is winning and Harold is not there. So meaning we're doing something there that doesn't
True.
include Harold. So that means that people like Ray, people like Chico, for example, if in any case there will be days na off, for example, si Harold, that we do have options and we do have a lot of options. But if I were the opponent team on this particular season, bibigyan ko talaga ng magandang tagabantay yung Harold alam.
In
That's
terms of
one
free
thing that
throw,
will be
maganda yung
sure.
performance din nila 85%, 17 out of 20 ng free throws na naging successful. So kasi nga, nangunguna pa rin dyan si Harold, 7 out of 8. Tapos 2 out of 2 si Jan. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya sumablay sa free throws niya. Pasok lahat ng free throws niya. Tapos si Gani, 2 out of 3. Ito rin, si Jerry, 5 out of 5. Parang sila dyan. Tapos si Sean, 1 out of 2. So yung sa free throws natin, 17 out of 20, 85% na
Very
ating
high.
very high siya.
Yeah. Kailangan si Gani mag-practice na rin ng todo ng free throws kasi marami siyang second chances when it comes to that.
Eto side story dyan. Yung
Go
yung
back.
during the pag nag-cheer, di ba? Kasi nakakatuwa kasi may drummer si Diliman Colleges. Ang ginagawa ng UP, after ng every segment ng drama, bilang sisigaw ng UP fight ng UP. Kaya parang nangyayari, yung cheering in drummer sila, dinenenok ng UP na sinusundan ng UP fight. Hindi naman sila napipikot, parang excited, tuwa pa sila na sinusundan natin yung drums nila. Kaya ang ganda ng game din kasi sabi, oy, mga neighbor namin, Bat of Diliman. Kasi nga, yung Diliman College, sabi na, it's ano siya, ang ganda ng kalaro nila kasi sabi nga namin paano kung, halimbawa, UP Diliman Colleges, yung pangalan ng game. Dahil nga Diliman Colleges sila, tapos UP Diliman, sabi na, wow, ang ganda ng pangalan ng game, Battle of Diliman.
One
One
thing
more-
that is, yeah, go ahead.
Ay, sorry. Sige lang. Ay, sige.
No, sabihin ko lang na, alam mo yun, one thing that you'd really be, alam mo yun, impressed about the UP fans is kahit na off-season game talaga, Gina G sila sa pag-cheer.
Oo.
Grabe. Narinig sa live streaming talaga.
Saka kahit ang init. Kasi, di ba, hindi, lalo na 2 o'clock yun, yung game. Para kasagsagan ng init. Nandun pa rin yung crowd ng hindi umaalis hanggang 4 o'clock. Kasi yung pag-game ng 6 o'clock, medyo malamig na yan eh. Pero yung 2 o'clock, talagang init nung loob ng Endaran.
Go ahead,
At saka
Miles. You
kahit
were to say
ginagabi.
something.
Kahit ginagabi yung fans natin, no? Some of our games inaabot ng 10 p.m. such as, I think the Labor Day 1, no? Inabot ng 10 p.m. yun.
Mm.
May mga fans na nga na nagsasabi na puyatan daw sa Enderon eh. Puyatan daw sa Enderon to. So, another
Ay,
puyatan
actually,
na naman tomorrow.
Yung Labor Day na na yan, ng game, galing pa ako ng Labor Day rally niya sa Venezuela. Tapos talaga humahapon ako para kasi yan, di ba, 6 and 8. So, nag-rest lang ako sandali, as takbo na ako sa Endaran ng para manood ng game. At least malamig. Kasi ang hirap kasi nung 2 o'clock and 8 and 2 and 4.
Ano oras yung games tomorrow?
6 and 8.
6 and 8.
Same. Okay.
Puyatan na naman.
Puyatan na naman yan yung game na yon. Tapos siguro tingnan lang natin points ng ating mga players dito sa game ng UP Team 1 versus Diliman. Si Harold nakakuha siya out of yung total score natin na 102 ang taas niya na. Akala nga namin hindi na abot ng 100, lumampas pa rin siya eh. 28 si Harold, si Janjan ay 9, si Gani ay 20, si Jerry ay 27, si Raylan 7, si Nathan 5, si Selson 3, si Sean ay 3. So yun ang
Yeah.
score ng 102 natin.
I really like how comfortable Gani yung mga plays nila for Gani was, 'di ba? Parang ang easy lang ng mga in and out plays ni Gani kaya siya nakakuha ng ganito karaming points.
Yeah.
'Di ba?
Yeah. I'm
Binigyan
really
siya ng
excited to
pangalan
see.
ng Pinoy Liga
I'm really
dahil
excited to
Mr.
see-
Headband Guy.
Excited to see how he'll match up now
Uh-huh.
to the other teams that are within the UAAP because that will be a determining factor, for example, in how ready we are. Well, still very long.
Yeah, other teams are sleeping on Gani.
That's very true. Yung ang pinaka-impressive thing about Gani for me in yesterday's game, aside from the stats, something that the stats don't show, his body language. Every time he grabs a rebound, tapos yung kahit pina-foul siya, nakaka-score siya, tapos yung ngiti niya, makita mo yung look of confidence. Like, man, I'm gonna show this come the UAAP season. I'm gonna take it to these other guys. Bring it on, Mike Phillips, kahit sino pa yan. I'm really confident about Gani and how he's gonna show up.
Yung 2 points ni Gani sa stats, 9 out of 12. So 75% yung nagawa niya sa 2 points niya.
That's
Sa
against
out of
2
play.
FSAs, ah.
Yeah.
FSA
That's
yung
all.
bantay niya. Ayan. So, natalakay na natin yung mga nakaraang games ng UP Fighting Maroons. But, wait, there's more. Actually, sa sobrang busy nila, bukas agad may laro sila, no? We're, again, going to be treated to a double header. So, ano yung games natin bukas? Sino kalaban natin?
Dominican.
This is
Dominican
against
College versus, I think, tama ba? UP1? Was it?
Pinoy Liga.
Oh, that's
There.
UP2.
Pinoy Liga.
Yeah, UP2.
UP2 versus Dominican.
Yeah.
And then UP1 versus
LPU.
Lyceum.
Oh, I see.
LPU. Yan. Pirates versus Pirates. Let's go!
Sino daw ang mas magaling na pirata?
Yeah.
Yan.
Lyceum of the
Pulang,
Philippines University.
pulang-pula bukas ang
Maroon
entira.
din sila o pula? Pakulay nila.
Pula.
Yeah, parang
Yung
pula
NP,
din.
pula.
Pula ng papuntang maroon.
Kaya ang ganda sana kung ano, no, nakamoron din yung sa perps na game para pag nag-cheer ka, wow, hindi mo alam kung sino yun.
Para
Eh, di ba?
nakaka-move.
Actually, ang kulay kasi, di ba, maroon din sila. Kaya sabi ko, sana ang ganda kung maroon din yung shirt ng UP, no? Para pag tinitingnan mo, ang ganda tingnan sa floor. Kasi ang suot yata ng UP na is white eh.
Oo. White.
Yung jersey nila white.
So for tomorrow's
Interesting
game,
tong...
that's, yeah,
Ay,
6 p.m. at saka 8 p.m. yet again on a work day to Enderan Colleges. So, let's see, no? Masusubukan ng mga UP fans kasi work day ito. Puntahan pa ito.
test of dedication.
Correct.
At sino nga abot sa traffic ng Metro Manila? 6 p.m. yan.
Yun na nga eh.
You know?
Yun na nga eh.
Diba?
Iniisip ko pa
Well,
lang. Iniisip ko paano ako magte-teleport from QC to McKinley. Pucha.
Good luck.
Mm-mm.
Instant transmission. Ang interesting thing about St. Dominic, I believe sila lang yung undefeated team sa group ng UP2, no. So this is a team to watch out for. Hindi ito pipitsuging team, no. Although they're not from the NCAA or the UAAP, I believe they're one of the stronger teams sa bracket na UP2. So this is going to be very
Saang
exciting.
liga sila naglalaro?
I think sa NAASCU,
Mm.
I think it's NAASCU, yung St. Dominic College of Asia.
Anong date tomorrow?
May
Ah,
13.
13 ba?
May 13.
May 13.
Yes.
Okay. Then I have some breaking news.
Oh.
Di ba oh, because as warm-up lang ito dahil sa Alliance, ang tentative schedule nila, meron din tayong laro on Wednesday, May 14, sa
Versus?
AYAC Gym, the NU Bulldogs.
Wow.
Wow, malakas ang kalaban.
Let's go.
Yes. Well, tingnan natin, 'di ba? Kasi mukhang labo-labo naman ang lineup natin sa Alliance. So that is around 3 p.m. So meron tayong back-to-back games, back-to-back game days na kailangang abangan. So magandang matchup ito because the NU Bulldogs are also playing well. I think they made the finals of that other tournament, the Asia Basket.
Uh-huh.
Natalo lang sila ng last minute, I think, ng Ateneo or ng Lasal going to the final of Asia Basket. So it's gonna be curious, obviously, on how we're going to be matching up against the NU Bulldogs. Sino natin kung papasok natin ang buong lineup natin there, di ba? Or Team 2 pa rin, plus
Malay
player
natin.
here and there ang lalaro. Tingnan natin.
Malay
Susulatan
natin
na lang.
in preparation for, Phil Oil.
Yes.
Ma-practice
correct.
na natin yung full lineup natin.
Yes.
Let's go.
The Phil Oil games are also starting on this Sunday, I think
Uh-huh.
on May 18. And as you can see, di ba, parang may dalawa pa tayong tournaments na nakasali. Alliance at saka Pinoy Liga. And then we have Phil Oil, which we would need to line up the people that we eventually would need to line up for Season 88. So meaning ito na yung first tournament natin opportunity in having the blended team or a potential lineup for the 88 playing together. And I feel like it's a good chance already to start building on that particular game time chemistry already, gameplay chemistry. So wala pang schedule ang Phil Oil pero usually 4 na games naman yan per game day. So sunugan ng upuan. Lalo na if you'd like to watch the entire
As of
the
now
entire
pala,
game.
ang standing natin based sa as of today, ang UP Team 1 meron tayong 3 wins, wala pang loss. Tapos si UP Team 2 ay 2 wins and 1 loss. Tapos yung ibang teams na nagko-compete dyan, yung tulad binabantaan kita, medyo ang dapat pantayan din talaga, ito si St. Dominic College of Asia, Fight Mentic, iba title niya. Tapos si NU Bulldogs, 1 win. Tapos si Adamson Falcons, 1. Tapos si Perpetual, 1 win, 1 loss. Si Diliman Colleges, 1 win, 1 loss. Tapos si USC Growing Tigers, 1 win, 2 losses. Si Benil Blazers, 1 win, 2 losses. Tapos Guangmin, 1 win, 3 losses. Tapos yung naiiwan, tigwa 1 loss sila. Si JRU Bombers, si Papua Cardinals, and si AYAC Generals. So ganun ang standing natin as of today.
This is Pinoy Liga, right?
Ang dami
Pinoy
nating
Liga.
laro kaagad, no?
Yeah. Inuubos yata talaga natin kasi kailangan natin mag-focus dun sa combined team na no? Para
So,
focus na talaga tayo dun sa season 88 lineup, I guess, or chemistry.
Mhm.
So, meron pa ring hopes ang UP community para sa UP1 and UP2 finals. But I feel like for that to happen without any hiccups is kailangan maging undefeated ng UP2 sa remaining games para pag nag-crossover, hindi natin ka-line up sa semifinals ang UP1 at UP2.
Exciting yan pag UP1, UP2 sa finals. Paano kaya tayo mag-cheer to? Kahit sinong mag-points, okay lang.
Mm-mm. Yung pag UP1 and UP2 finals, hindi na lang tayo manonood, di ba? Kebs,
para quits.
quits na lang.
Kahit
Oo.
sinong manalo doon, okay lang.
Or wala na mag-show up, parang it's done.
Parang
di ba?
fair.
Bigay nyo na lang sa amin. Pareho.
Scrimmage lang yun, no?
Grabe, assuming tayo. Malay nyo naman, di ba? Ang Dominican.
Malay natin. Malay
Valide.
natin.
Yeah.
Interesting yung St. Dominic College of Asia, no? Actually, ano pala, I stand corrected. Sa NCRAA pala sila kasali, the National Capital Region Athletic Association. Now, parang hindi ko pa siya masyado naririnig, unlike yung mga naas ko, no? Yun yung mga more famous na other
UCAL.
leagues, eh. Yan, UCAL.
Yes.
Isa pa yan,
Mm.
UCAL. And then si
Well-
NU naman is playing there. Not sure if the main guns of NU are playing there, pero doon sa Asia Basket, some people are saying na si Omar John na nagbabalik FSA, no, because injured yung naging FSA nila for season 87, no.
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
hindi pa committed si Collins Okowe from their
Collins,
junior.
yeah.
So si Omar John daw has
Interesting.
bulked up and has really improved. So that's something interesting to watch out for, no, when UP finally goes up against the NU Bulldog.
Correct.
Yung
Obviously,
number ng players dito, teams, 13. So may isang set na 6, may isang set na 7.
Saan nito?
Yung tingnan mo yung number ng teams na nandun sa nandito sa yung team standings, 13 siya.
Mm.
So hindi siya equal. May isang na 6
baka round robin nga na hindi.
Kasi 'di ba
Sa-
mag-elimination 'yan tapos saka mag-crossover yung niya.
Yeah. Yung top two teams mag-automatic sila yata on their quarterfinals. Tapos may play-in na tournament yung mga titira. Who's going to get the remaining 4 slots. So, yeah. Ganun talaga. Kung 17, kung hindi sila pantay, then yung magbe-play-in will be lesser.
Wow. Okay.
So, what
dito,
interesting
yung sa grupo nito, ang mga UAP teams dito, UP, si Adamson, si UST, yun lang. Tapos yung tapos sa NCAA, sino ba? Benil? Actually, hindi ko alam kung sino yung NCAA dito.
Yeah. One interesting development also that happened in the last few games is UP entered for the very first time in World University Basketball
Basketball
Championship
Series.
in Japan. Joining the LaSalle Green Archers, who is the defending champion of that particular tournament. Thoughts about that development, guys?
Finally.
Well, that's something, finally.
Finally.
Mm-mm. Finally, na-validate natin yung competition kasi pinasok tayo.
It's
Ay, may ganun
interesting
pala.
for us, no?
Mm-mm. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting for UP kasi iba rin yung ma-expose sa other universities around the world, no, in the Asia Pacific region. Interesting. I think something to watch out for is would be the games against Korea University, no, yung Korea, like the Philippines, has a very good varsity system. Taiwan also very good, although wala yatang Taiwan sa bracket natin. Then Australia and Japan are there, and while they're good at the world stage, yung university athletic system nila isn't as competitive as the Philippine or Korean ones, no? Kasi yung mga magagaling talaga doon, nagpo-pro na sila agad. So they're not playing in college basketball. Kaya iba yung iba yung Japan at that baka magulat tayo na bakit tinatambakan natin yung Japan or Australia if ever
Mhm.
that happens, no? It's because hindi gano'n kagaling yung college teams nila. Unlike, even though they're actually better basketball countries than the Philippines.
Pero di ako
Right.
magugulat kung tambakan natin yung mga mga Japan at mga ganyan.
Mhm.
Sus,
Well,
Korean
ito
pros
yung
nga
mga interesting
tinatambakan natin.
ito ang interesting times for the UP Fighting Maroons kasi ito yung mga panahon na, August, mga parating ng panahon ng QMB, mga ganyan, or Xavier Lucero, yung mga last minute addition, di ba? So
Yeah.
hopefully by that time, obviously, we've been playing very, very close as a team already. Very, very curious, di ba, if we get to meet the the La Salle Green Archers, no, in the finals. Siguro naisip din nila kunin ng UP kasi malaki tayong crowd draw para marami ding manood. Marami ng mga titas nag-iisip na lumipad ng Tokyo on a summertime kahit na sobrang init.
So,
But I wouldn't
titos
blame
and
them.
titas, book your
Yes.
tickets.
Sale yun.
Nandiyan
Usually
kaya si
sobrang mura
Francis
ng
manonood
ticket.
din yan. By
Oo,
that
si
time, nandiyan na
Francis
si
eh. No?
Francis, di ba? By August.
Oo.
Oo.
Or
So,
baka
baka manood
surprise,
din siya doon.
baka surprise ang bago nating si Francis. Hindi siya pumunta doon, hindi pumirma. Nag-join pa rin ng UP para maglaro.
Hindi pala, nung binabasa ko yung article, pag in championship pala ng UAP dito, automatic kasama dun sa dun
Mm-mm.
sa ano na yan,
Pero
petition na
hindi
yan.
tayo naglaro, 'di ba, nung 84? I think Ateneo yung naglaro at that
Oo, for
time.
2 years Ateneo naglaro nun eh. Tapos
Yes.
Bakit kaya hindi tayo naglaro?
nagkalat sila.
Oh.
May mga
Hindi tayo
mga
naglaro
prior
doon.
commitments.
May nangyari noon.
Serbia, naalala ko.
Oh, Serbia, yeah. Serbia.
So,
During
tinalo
that
ng
time.
Lasal, 3. Ah, ah, Indonesia, Taiwan, and Korea.
Yeah. Tatlong
Yeah.
leagues. Ayun ay yan ay malamang yung pinakahuli natin preseason game no? Yung
Baka.
World Universe on August. Kasi September na yun UAP usually starts at the
September.
tail end of August, 'di ba? Parang at the start of September.
Start
Which
of
is we have a
September.
interesting
Yeah.
development kasi may baka wala tayong Mo Arena yata at saka Araneta during that time because of the World Volleyball Championships being held here in the Philippines. It's very curious anong
So,
gagawin ng
ano kaya
UST host
magiging
natin.
nun?
Venues for the UAAP, I don't know. Sinasabi nila baka daw bicentennial.
Oo,
Quad
kasi
pala, quad
UST yung host.
centennial. Oo, hello. Pwede bang Inaris Antipolo na lang para sure na
Ay,
champion agad tayo.
naman doon,
Um,
layo.
Ang problema kasi dun
Well,
sa Inares Antipolo, yung 4-point line dun, nakapintura.
hindi tinatanggal.
Nakakaloko.
Ganun ba?
Nakapintura dun, hindi niya pwede tanggalin eh.
Shit.
Parang di niya kaya yung ganun kadaming crowd ng MOA and Araneta, di ba? Parang hindi siya ganun kalaki.
Okay siya
Yung
for
Inaris.
for siguro elimination round games
Yeah.
with let's say sino ba yung mga basta
Wala yata
pwede
talaga.
siya sa mga so-so lang na elimination round games pero pag yung mga big games
Yeah.
hindi.
Mahirap.
Mainit din dun
Ang
eh.
Saka
ang
ang
kailangan
hirap.
gawin natin sa big games is split talaga nila yung tickets na mangyayari pag
Mm.
small venues. Para labas-pasok. Or
Yeah.
alam mo yon or dalawang showing, di ba? Pag UP Lasal, may day 1, may day 2. Ulitin na lang nila yung laro the next day. Ganyan. Ala. Eto,
Mahirap
last
kasi.
tanong sa inyo. Wala pang na-unbox para sa season 88. Palagay niyo ba may expect tayo na i-unbox? Or
Still hoping.
ala.
Although I'm
Parang
very
most of-
impressed with our team ngayon yung
Yes,
performance nila
correct.
ngayon. Pero
Yeah.
still hoping na meron ba tayong trick.
Yeah.
We still have an ace
Up our
sleeve.
sleeve.
Yeah.
That's very impressive, 'di ba? Parang winning games
Mhm.
despite splitting your team into two. So dalawang challenges 'yon. You don't have your full roster and you're working with less people in the court, meaning may pagod factor pa yan at saka foul factor, 'di ba?
Doon
It's very impressive.
napansin ko parang yung mga sinasalihang tournaments nag-iiwasan yung Lasal
Oo, a
Ateneo
little bit.
so far.
Mm-mm.
Lahat na
Well,
nasalihan ng
nakita
UP,
na. Oo.
wala Lasal. Lahat na nasalihan ng
Oo
Lasal,
nga.
wala UP.
Sa World
The
University
world na
basketball
sila outside the
the
Philippines.
players.
Save for
Uh,
Phil Oil,
Oo.
'di ba?
yes. Well, wala Ateneo.
Wala
Nawala
Ateneo.
naman
So,
natin eh. Ito.
oo. So,
Mm.
Kaso Ateneo naman si
iwasan.
UP. Nasa,
Mm. We'll
nasa
see. Kung
It
ano mangyayari.
it's
Oy, tsaka
suspiciously quiet
yung may mga players tayong wala nung last two games. Tinatanong ko yung iba sabi nila kasi may exam. So maganda rin siya na yung players natin nag-aaral pa rin kahit na na may laro. They're still prioritizing yung kapag yung academics nila, pagiging student nila, nandun pa rin nag-exam sila. Kasi 'di ba, may mga absent nung weekend eh. Sinasabi lang nga nila na nag-exam daw.
Mhm.
Yeah. And malalaki na nila, kaya na nila yan.
But that
And
was
we
on
had a number
Sunday
of games
though.
naman na kulang-kulang sila, but alam mo yan, we made the turnaround, di ba? Mark Belmonte was not there.
Mhm.
So, a few players na, we could have
Yeah.
used their their height, their length, but we didn't need.
Mhm.
At least pareho pa rin panalo. Yun na yun.
Yeah.
So
It would
marami
be.
pa tayong aabangan in the coming months and weeks. So to the UP community, tutok lang tayo. Lagari talaga. We know
Yes.
nakakalula sa attention span. Especially dahil titos and titas na karamihan sa atin.
Yeah.
But we'll see you in the games.
Yeah,
So
pa.
anything more guys before we end our episode today?
Yeah. Sana lahat kayo bumoto kasi alam mo yun, very important sa atin yan bilang
Sigurado.
scholar ng bayan na pumangatan. So, sa laban natin para sa UP, laban natin para sa bayan. So,
Para sa bayan.
UP fight para sa good governance. UP fight.
Let's
Ayan.
At hindi ko na
go.
itatago, 'di ba? Let's go Kiko Bam.
Yes, at least nandiyan na sila.
Yeah.
Sigurado na nandun na sila sa ano. Nandun na sila eh.
Hopefully.
Parang secured na sila eh.
Kapit.
Kapit lang.
UP fight.
And that ends our election night episode. Alam ko guys, nahirapan kayo na i-record tong episode na to because we're all tracking the election results as we speak. Ngayon makakabalik na tayo. So until then, UP fight. Cheers.
Yeah.
UP fight.
Ay!